What's going on, guys? H-Dub here, and we are on day 3 of the free-to-play account. I can honestly say it has been going pretty well. Not all the way up to my expectations as far as what I could have accomplished so far. I think I did make a few mistakes, careless mistakes, and if I would have taken my time a little bit with it instead of rushing, I could have made a little more progress. But let me just show you guys where we're at right now with day 3. So we started with Tayrell using the Tayrell code. We've got our Aethel up to 4-star ascended. She's not in lifesteal at the moment because in order to complete some of the levels on normal campaign, I had to end up using Sandlashed as well as Balthus, both in lifesteal, in order to complete them, because you really need the heals in the early game. The heals are very important since you won't be getting a whole lot of damage. The fights are a little longer and you need to sustain more. So I ended up putting the lifesteal on these two because they were stronger affinity for the stages that I was trying to complete at the time. But we have had some luck with the shards. So our first 2 shards that we actually pulled were these 2 epics, and they are great epics. They've proven to be pretty good, pretty effective in the early game. I just pulled this epic Urtica, have not used her much. Some people were saying that we could use her in the clan boss, but I think that it's too much RNG with the passive, and only a 25% chance, but we'll see. Hex also has to be placed in order for the passive to kick in. So I don't know if I really want to use her. Does have a speed aura though in all battles, 15%, which is not bad. So we'll see. I've started making some chickens as well. Gonna be leveling up more of these guys to use. I don't plan on keeping too many rares that I don't think I'll use. I'm gonna treat this account very similarly to how I treat my main, only going for champions that are really gonna make a difference for me. And there are very few rares that I really want to invest in. This guy does have a block revive on one of his skills, so could be useful for ice golem. But I may keep him, but we'll see. We pulled a few other rares from shards that we've gotten, but nothing yet from mystery shards. No rares yet from mystery shards, so only ancients. We've completed the normal campaign, and I'm currently working on the hard campaign. My day 1 goal was to complete the hard campaign, but we ran into a lot of issues just with the gear not being strong enough. I don't have the full lifesteal set yet that you get from login, so I had to make do with what I was getting from the drops. We did farm a little bit of dragon just to get a shot at getting some better drops, and we were able to get some more lifesteal pieces. So that is how I do have 2 champs currently geared in lifesteal on day 3. I do plan to farm more dragons so I can get more lifesteal, because lifesteal has honestly been the savior. Later on in the game, it's honestly not a great set to use. Most 4-piece sets aren't. There are very few that are going to be beneficial to you in the end game, that come from dungeons, other than, Savage, Avenging, which is very niche, and some of the other sets that people don't really use much anymore. Stun is still used a lot. Taunt set is used, but it's very niche. You can put a taunt set on like a hegemon or someone like that, and it can be very effective. But I plan on getting as much lifesteal as I can, as well as speed gear, some accuracy gear where I can. But I've been farming stage 7, and it's been helping out a bit. As far as clans go, I hopped in a random clan, and we've just been hitting normal. I did like 1 level in Faction Wars, and we've pushed up to Bronze 2 in Classic Arena. So just trying to keep it going there. I was actually in Bronze 3 and dropped down a little bit. No, sorry, I didn't hit Bronze 3. I'm almost to Bronze 3. I thought I completed this challenge, but I have not yet. I have started making headway with the challenges though. I neglected to do the artifact challenge yet because I wanted to get that hard campaign down to get the sacred shard before the 2x ended, but it didn't happen. If you want to check out the footage from that, the VOD is on my Twitch from when we were pushing Sunday night. As far as the missions go, we have reached, let me move my webcam. We're up to 26 of 76 in part 1. So I have been pushing the missions a bit. I did stop here because I didn't want to spend a bunch of energy trying to get this attack percentage gauntlet just yet. I feel like I can come back and complete that after I've accomplished some of the other things that I want to accomplish, and then I'll keep pushing forward with them. I've also been taking advantage of the promo codes that are available for early game players. So there are a few promo codes. I think I've posted them on my Discord as well. So if you are in the early game, you might want to check out the promo codes to see if they still apply to you and you can use them. It did help. The last one I put in got me some energy as well as some much needed silver. Silver has been hard to come by, but that is where we are, guys. Hopefully I'll be able to make some more progress and get some better gear drops so that I can complete the hard campaign. I also will probably need to take Aethel to 5 stars and get the masteries. I'm saving up the gems for masteries. I was almost to 800, but I ran out of energy and needed to get some energy because I was rushing, which I would advise you guys to not do. I was rushing though, trying to get that hard campaign done to get the sacred. I did use some gems to get energy when I could have put in the promo code and got the energy. So if you rush through things, you will overlook things that can help you in this game. So I would say take your time with it. I know you really want to play, you really want to get things done when you want them done, but take your time. Cover your bases before you do things and try to be efficient and maximizing your resources. So that is where I am at with it now. I'm going to be taking it a little bit slower because I do want to make sure I'm maximizing my resources. I don't want to waste anything. Anything else? No, I haven't upgraded anything in the Great Hall yet. I need to get to 50 bronze medals before I can upgrade anything. So yeah. I'm saving this void shard. I'm going to be saving up a bunch of shards, the shards that I get from now on. I don't plan on pulling any more just yet. Also kind of regretting picking Tyrell first, even though he is a great champ. I did pick him because of the decreased defense, AoE, and this turn meter on his A3 with the stun. But looking, in hindsight, I kind of wish I would have gone with the Rector Draft or the Vergus. Some people in stream were suggesting that Vergus could solo campaign in the early game by himself, which I think he can, but I think it would take him a bit of time, seeing as though he's going to be attacking, doing single target attacks. So that was why I neglected to get Vergus, but he is a viable option. I would have much rather taken the Rector Draft because we're going to get simple in a few days, and he has AoE decreased defense. So kind of didn't need to take Tyrell. If you're thinking about taking Tyrell to start over a new account, I would say just, think about it if you're really going to need him for the decreased defense, which you won't. You can also farm War Maiden, but I did get Tyrell for this turn meter decrease, which helps a lot in the early game. Helps a lot in every level of the game, honestly. But yeah, guys. That is our progress so far. This is what we have done, and we are on day 3. So I hope anything I did in this video helps. If you are in the early game, if you are pushing but maybe need to take it a bit slower, hopefully seeing what I have accomplished or not accomplished helps you out a bit, maybe. And also, if you would like to enter for the free account takeover giveaway, don't forget to comment on my last video with the key phrase so that you can get a chance to win that free account takeover. I will be announcing the winner this Sunday as well as every other Sunday following. We will be uploading a video. You will have to comment with the keyword or phrase in order to enter for the weekly account takeover. It is free. All you have to do is comment Even if you don't meet all of the requirements that I specify on my Discord for account takeovers, I will still attempt to do what I can on your account. And if I can't, then you just need to get the resources and then come back when you're prepared, and we will get you taken care of. Until next time, though, guys, be good and be well. I'm going to go back to teaching now because this is my lunch break.